Welcome back to your favorite podcast, Late Entry, hosted as always by RBF Kyle
How we doing, everyone?
and your boy Double Dose. Congratulations to the New York Knicks, NBA champions. And not to start off the episode by glazing myself too much, but what I say,
As
Kyle?
always,
What I say?
you called it. You called it.
I
You called
said
it. I said it was going to 7.
I said Knicks in 5, maybe 6, but probably 5.
Mm-hmm.
Knicks in 5.
And you and Toph both. You guys were on that. Yep. Me and Matt were both saying it was going to 7 games, regardless.
But
Yeah, this was.
It wasn't for the
It
reason
wasn't
that I
one-sided.
thought, well, yeah. And that's the craziest thing about it. Like, it wasn't exactly for the reason that I thought, because I thought that the Knicks defense would be able to lock the guards up for the Spurs, and then it would come down to like Wemby versus Cat. And I thought that Wemby wasn't ready for that just yet, based on his team construction and his age. But it did have to do partially with their defense, but also with the fact that the Spurs wouldn't stop shooting threes, dog. They wouldn't stop shooting threes, and they wouldn't stop using De'Aaron Fox. Let me read some stats real quickly before we kind of get into reactions and stuff. The Spurs led for 72% of the finals and still lost 5-1.
That's
that is crazy.
the crazy part is that's Knicks basketball. Like, they don't care. Like, I will be down 20 and I'll make it. Like,
Yep.
Anybody who follows the East Coast of basketball, like, that's how they play.
But they blew multiple leads. They had a lead in every single game and blew every single one of them. And we didn't do a podcast after game 4.
Yeah.
So I want to touch
where
on
De'Aaron
that.
Fox absolutely blundered everything.
But that's what I was going to say, though, is like people blame it on Fox, and he deserves a lot of the blame that he got. But when you blow a 30-point, it was a 29-point lead. When you blow a 29-point lead, there's more that goes into it than just De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox screwed up at the very end, and he took the heat off the fact that the entire team screwed up. Look, they were in the bonus.
True.
Why are you in the bonus still shooting threes? Go to the basket. Make them foul you. Keep shooting free throws. Wemby, at the end of the game, 0-2 for free throws. Like, that's not just a De'Aaron Fox situation. That's a coaching situation, but also the coach refusing to play Dylan Harper more. No matter what happened, Dylan Harper was playing so much better than De'Aaron Fox, and he would not play him more, even in the closeout elimination game, dog. Look at this. Look at this box score real quick. Dylan Harper, again, led all scorers at 25 points. The next closest was Wembanyama at 19. Your two best players, Wemby at 19, and Stephon Castle has 6. De'Aaron Fox has 7. Dylan Harper had 25. Dylan Harper played 31 minutes. De'Aaron Fox played 36.46. Why would you refuse to use your best player? You know what I mean? Or your second best player? They literally cost themselves a final due to coaching and style of play. Stop jacking up threes. You're letting all these empty possessions, and they get back in it. So, yeah, it's just incredible how that worked. You had it every single game, and it was the definition of just snatching defeat from the jaws of victory every single time.
Oh yeah. I mean, they were the better team. That sounds like a cop-out to say, but like on paper, like they were by far the better team. They should have won this, yeah.
I don't know if I would say on paper they were the better team. I think that.
I mean, okay. I guess eye test on what you'd seen all year. The Spurs were beating everyone. Like, they came over to the East Coast, they beat everybody. Like, anytime that their starting lineup and everybody was healthy, like, it was watch out for the Spurs all year. And I mean, to me, I think, I don't know. I guess a guy like Fox, like, you're expecting a lot more from him. He completely pulled the Jalen Duren. I mean, it was just like, he was nowhere,
Stephon Castle, 6 points. Stephon Castle was lights out the entire playoffs.
Yeah.
6 points in the closeout. Wemby didn't get 20. Wemby got 19. Dylan Harper's your only player that got over 20 points.
Yeah, yeah. Going back to the game four, like, how do you not close that out? I mean, and I know that, yeah, it's like you said, style of basketball comes into play. Brunson played an amazing series, and like, hate as you will, he did look a little SGA like in game five. But when you're in a closeout game, would you not be milking every like? Would you not be?
Bro,
And
that man
especially,
dropped. Right.
Adam Silver isn't enforcing this shit. Like, he's not. I mean, that's we haven't really talked too much about that side of things in the basketball world on this podcast yet. But like, the flop rule has not been enforced at all this year. Like, good or bad, whatever. And so Jalen Brunson took advantage of that last night. Like, he found pockets where he was like, I can seek contact and I can sell it like USA did versus Paraguay. Like, I can sell a call and get a yellow card on this guy. Like, and he did it. He got it done. I mean, kudos to New York. Kudos to the Knicks. I am very happy for that city. Apparently, like, the subways were on fire metaphorically last night. Like, everybody was just screaming, like, singing together, just living it up, and that's what you want for a city after you win it like that after
Oh
so
yeah,
long. So good for
bro.
them.
So happy for New York. I mean,
Yeah.
there's some videos of the fans doing some greasy shit, like beating up players wearing opposite jerseys and stuff, like their whole playoffs. But I mean, as a whole, I feel like New York, bro. Honestly, not to get too far away from the basketball part of it, but New York has been on such a come up recently, and I'm being in Chicago. I'm a little bit jealous, to be honest with you. Like,
Yeah.
electing Mamdani, everything has gone well for them since then. Like, they've turned
Yeah,
around
for
stuff.
real.
I don't have all the statistics in front of me, but what he's been able to accomplish, um, with affordability and transportation and childcare and rent has all been like historic just out the gate. He's only been mayor for a few months, and then the Knicks win a championship. Like, that whole city is just having the time of their lives, and they're out there. I'm watching videos. Everybody out there singing "Empire State of Mind" in a huge crowd, and all I'm thinking about, and I've seen people talk about this too, is like, man, when is Chicago going to get their Mamdani, and when are they going to win a championship? Because, man, I cannot imagine what it would like to be outside during that. I'm looking at New York, and I'm like, I want to go outside. I want to see this. I want to experience this in Chicago. You know what I mean?
Bro,
And
yes.
yeah, and you know what's crazy is
It's
I thought we had it a few years ago when Detroit the Lions were in the NFC Championship. Dog, we're up
Yep.
at halftime by 3 scores, and I was like, "Yo, we might be going to the Super Bowl. We might be seeing what it's talking about, a Super Bowl win."
I was
I'm
at
going.
Ford Field for that game at the watch party, bro.
Were
It
you?
was it was electric that halftime in the stadium. Like, it was, everybody's like, we're going to the Super Bowl. We're everybody's like getting so geeked, like, because we also didn't give up leads that year. Like, that whole
Mm-hmm.
season, the second the Lions had the lead, it was wraps every
Yep.
game. And yeah, I think the only game was like week 2 against the Vikings, where we had the lead and lost it and lost the game on a last second field goal. Now, yeah, you get to this and we end up playing comeback in the last 10 minutes, and yeah, we don't need to get into that. But no, I feel you. I
I
felt
was
like we were
prepared
about
to.
to be on fire.
Oh yeah, I had already told my manager. I was like, "Look, man, if we go to the Super Bowl, I'm going back to Michigan to Detroit to watch the Super Bowl, and if we win, I'm going to the parade too." And I thought we were going to experience this. Now I'm just sitting here like, "Look, Chicago, do something, dog! Like, do something. I wanna be outside. I want to celebrate
Yeah.
like that." Um, and yeah, man, I'm
Oh,
so
I'd
happy
show
for.
up. I'd show up to the Chicago. I'd show
Would
up
you?
for you. I'd wear a Caleb jersey. I'd be a total stan.
The only team that I even root for in Chicago is the Cubs. But I mean, hey, if
Ooh.
Chicago is celebrating, I'm gonna be outside. I'm gonna be happy for
No,
the,
same.
you know what I mean. I live here, so I feel like I could enjoy it. But yeah, man, I'm very
You got to
happy.
be. It's good for the city.
So many people slay their demons, dog. I mean, New York finally got to celebrate again. It's been so long. They broke the curse. Shout out to Cat Dog. You know, there was that quote that had come out before from Becky Hammond talking about you have a 1A dude and they're missing that. He's too small. If your best player is small, you're not winning. Well, Brunson went in there, dropped 45 points in the closeout, and showed, hey, yep, we good over here, Becky. Don't worry about it. And shout out to Brunson, man. That man, he left. I think it was like $100 million on the table. He took a team friendly deal so they could get more guys. Got all his Nova guys. I feel so bad for DiVincenzo, man. I feel so bad they had to sacrifice him, but they still had Jalen Brunson. They had Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges, and yeah, it's cool. You got to win with all your friends. They showed, bro. The three of them won the college championship, and the three of them won an NBA championship. That is insane. Uh, Brunson also won in high
That's
school too,
nuts.
so he's won a championship at every single level. You get to win with your dad as a coach on the team. That's just it's beautiful, man. Karl Anthony Towns, a guy that absolutely, bro. Back to the days where Jimmy Butler was bullying him when they were in Minnesota, and
Yeah, no
now
kidding.
he's got a championship before Jimmy Butler. Insane. And
Damn, that's
Cat's
real.
had a
Jimmy's
journey,
been to
dog.
two.
The lead had posted this. This is what's happened to Cat in the last few years. Rear-ended by a semi, given a 5% chance to live. Loses his mother to COVID. Loses 7 additional family members to COVID. Gets COVID himself. Loses 50 pounds during recovery. Hit by a drunk driver in LA. Hospitalized overnight. And now in 1 year, Karl Anthony Towns has gotten married and won a championship. Got 2 rings in the year. I'm so happy for him, man. I'm happy for what he's been able to accomplish. And they
Whoa.
said so much about him, dog, about how he was soft, he wasn't assertive. And he went in there, and especially the first, I think it was 2 games of the series, he took it directly to Wemby and was whooping
Oh
his
yeah.
ass, man. It's yeah, so many, like I said, so many people really got the monkey off of their back. So I'm very happy for them. I think that for the Spurs and Wemby, I think that they're only going to use this to be determined more. Obviously, you know how Wemby works. So I think that seeing shortcomings, he really needs to work on his post game. Like I know that he can be down there, but too many
Yeah.
times when they need a one bucket, you need 1.2 points. And why is the shot Wemby taking a three? You're not Kevin Durant. Get your ass down in the post, back to the basket, hit someone with a post move and get up there. Get a
Yeah,
sky hook,
literally.
get something, but get some more muscle so you can get down there and bang with them. But it's like even the last rebound where Mitchell Robinson jumps up and gets the rebound. Robinson's hands are up. Wemby's arms are wrapped around Mitchell Robinson. What are you doing?
Yeah, get up for the ball. Yeah, exactly.
There's too many times
No,
where it's like you need a rebound, you need a bucket, and Wemby is on the perimeter. Get your big ass down there. You're too big for this. I mean, Darren Fox is a veteran, so that's. I mean, you can still learn. Like everyone's still learning every day. I'm curious if he'll be back there next season or not. And then the coach, Mitch Johnson. People, I've seen mixed things about if people want him gone or not gone. It's hard because I'll say this: he got a team that is only really in their second year, not to, in their
yeah.
first playoff run, go to the finals and still win at least a
Hmm.
playoff game. So that's a way you're way further ahead than you're supposed to be. But at the same time, that coaching in the finals was not good. Especially, bro, call some timeouts when you're blowing that 30-point lead. Tell them to stop shooting threes and take it to the basket. You're in the bonus. Um, but I mean, he's a young coach, a very young coach. Hopefully, this will be a learning lesson for him as well too. I think that going to someone who accomplished this much and being like, "Oh yeah, fire him now" because he made some mistakes in the finals. Let everyone get a chance to grow. But I know for a fact that Wemby is going to be working hard, and I think that
Oh
Dylan
yeah.
Harper will probably be a starter next season. And yeah, I think they're going to be scary. But the West has got a lot of parity
Yeah.
in it. We haven't had a team keep coming back out, so I
That's
guess we'll
true.
see.
Yeah, definitely lately. Yeah, that Knicks run definitely gives me some parallels of '04 Pistons. I know I'm a homer, but Ben Wallace in '04, like kind of shutting down Shaq, especially early in the series. Like, and then it kind of got to those later games, and it was like it wasn't that Shaq was defeated, but it was like the team can't work through its cog. And so, then what? Oh, so it's all on Kobe because Carl Malone's hurt, like, and I know that team was a lot more established than this Spurs team. But you talk about a team that hasn't had a championship in over 50 years versus a team that's had 6 in the last 20. Like that's what the Spurs have done. Like they are just like that awesome, or maybe the last 30, maybe 6 in the last 30, probably more like that. Yeah. Because the 90s, they were getting like every other from the late, like every year Jordan wasn't getting it in the late 90s. They were getting it early 2000s. Like they were like an every other year team. I mean, Pop, like one of the probably the best NBA coach, maybe next to Lakers
Phil
coach
Jackson.
Phil Jackson. But yeah, I mean, the future is bright for both of these teams. The Knicks clearly did the right thing by getting rid of Tibbs. I thought he was a great coach. I did see I saw like, okay, I think the Knicks can get better with a coach. I thought the timing of them firing him was weird, but they obviously made the right choice. And
Yeah, man. Shout out Mike Brown, dog, because I was definitely
Mike
wrong about that.
Brown.
I remember thinking like,
I thought
so
that was weird too when they
you
hired him.
you just went to the NBA or the Eastern Conference Finals and lost, and now you fire the coach. And then for a little bit, they were a laughing stock. It was like, hey, if you've ever coached basketball, the Knicks may be calling you. And I thought it was a bad decision.
Mm-hmm.
And they get Mike Brown, immediately win a chip. I know Tibbs is probably hurt somewhere. And the
Oh
irony about
man,
it is Mike Brown got fired for De'Aaron Fox being ass, and then would turn around and won a chip because De'Aaron Fox was
De'Aaron
ass.
Fox's ass. Yeah,
It's
that is
crazy,
so
but
true.
Bet MGM, dog. They had tweeted something. 2026 has been crazy. They said anything is possible in 2026. The Knicks have won the finals. Indiana won a national championship. Sam Darnold got a ring. The White Sox lead the AL Central. U.S. Hockey won gold. Arsenal won the Premier League. Mitch Marner is in the finals. The Big Ten won the NCAA tournament, and Indiana has 2 football teams. This is crazy.
Indiana has 2 football teams.
And
That's
you know
so funny.
what's well, you know what goes even crazier too about the Knicks is the fact that they're actually in New York. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
they're the only
The
ones. They're the only ones.
the Jets and the Giants both play in New Jersey. The Bills aren't in like New York City for real. You know what I mean? So yeah, they're actually in the city of New York.
Well, even
Uh
Yankees and Mets. I think like they're like Brooklyn and something else. Like they're not quite in the heart of New York the
but
way the
Brooklyn is
Knicks
because
MSG is.
the Nets are in Brooklyn too. Brooklyn's one of the boroughs.
Okay, so you got the Brooklyn Nets. Where do they play? Do they play in
In
Brooklyn?
Brooklyn. Yeah, I'm saying that the Brooklyn teams Brooklyn is still one of the boroughs, so one of the 5 boroughs.
Okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because I don't know if you know
I don't
this.
know the East
I
Coast
didn't.
like that.
I don't know if you know this. I didn't know
You
this for the
got
longest time.
Queens. You got
Yeah,
yeah.
the
You
New York.
break it down for me.
There's no like actual New York City. Like New York City is comprised of like the 5 boroughs. There's not like a
Oh,
spot that you'll
okay.
go to and be like, I'm in New York City, and it's
New
like
York. Yeah.
right. You know what I mean? Like New York City is like Queens, Manhattan, Brooklyn, and there's 2 others I can't think of right now. Harlem and one more. Um, I'm not from New York. I've never been to New York, so I didn't even know this until recently. But yeah, like Chicago has neighborhoods, but it's all like Chicago, and there's like a
Let us know in the
downtown
comments.
Chicago. Yeah, but New York is like there's because I always thought there was like I'm
Right,
staying in New
right.
York City, and it's like no, any of these places are all New York City. Um, but yeah, man, very 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 happy for them. Um, and I think that the coolest thing that I saw it was a hat that said Knicks in, and it was the Villanova V, but V is also Roman numeral 5. That's the coolest shit ever, dog.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Knicks in
That is
5, and it's the
dope.
Villanova
I've
V.
seen. Yeah,
That's
you showed
so
me
cool.
that. Yeah, yeah,
Yep. Um, but yeah, I think
yeah.
that's
That's a tight ass hat.
bro. um, but yeah, man, it's been a fun basketball season. I got to see the rise of some new stars. I'm curious to see what New York does next. But Josh Hart had a crazy bar last night too. He said no one really talks about the weight of wearing the Knicks jersey. That's never been lighter than right now. Bars, man,
Oh,
they're living over there, and I'm very happy for them.
clock it.
Um, On to a little bit more sad news. Oliver Tree, who is a musician, passed away today. He was in a helicopter, and from what I understand, two helicopters collided and killed a bunch of people, including him. Very sad. I know of him. I'm not super familiar with his music. I think I've heard some of his songs before. I know you said that you were a fan of his, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've listened to his music, and he's in like the Bad Friends, Bobby Lee, Andrew Santino world. So he's on their podcast a lot anytime he does an album release or things like that. He just released an album either at the beginning of this year or the end of last year. I think it was the beginning of this year. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. It sucks. He's 32 years old. That's you don't ever want to see anybody go in a situation like that, but the kid had the entire world in front of him,
He was just
and
coming up for real.
I mean, he
Just getting really
was
big.
at the top of his game, like had I mean, yeah, really, yeah. And so it just sucks that it happened in it's such a weird situation where two helicopters collide like that. um I don't know. Like he likes to pull theatrics. So like there was almost this part of me that when I heard about it, like obviously when you hear about anybody dying, you don't want to believe it. But there's this part of me that's like, is he like trying to pull something like for some, like is he pulling something for some like PR? Because that's like the type of artist he is, that he'll pull something crazy to like make his release like get like not just get the bump, but like a warranted bump of like it's gonna like relate to, I don't know. He's but obviously everything looks real about this. It does not look fake. It doesn't look like a hoax. Doesn't look like anything was staged or AI or so. Obviously, yeah. I mean, my thoughts and prayers go out to the Tree family. Um,
Yeah.
Great artist, dead way too young yet again on some
Yeah,
bullshit.
definitely my thoughts and my prayers to his friends and family and everyone impacted by that. It's very sad. Bro, being in a helicopter, like, Loki, kind of scary as hell. Like, you know, Kobe died in a helicopter, he died in a helicopter. Like, I don't know if I would want to ride in a helicopter for real. Like, I, I don't know.
No, I
You
know.
know what I
We
mean?
we
Like,
one of our clients owns one, and like that's my thought is like, so he flies it out of his like he has like this like retracting roof that he like flies it out of, right? And it's like, bro, like I mean, the littlest conditions that you aren't prepared for, and that thing is just haywire. Like it's not a plane. This thing is so lightweight. Like it only holds 5 people. I mean, yeah, they're dangerous, bro. I mean,
they freak me out. And yeah, I've got kind of a little bit of not a phobia, but like a small fear of heights. And it's like, I don't know if I don't know. All kinds of shit. Everything in
at
the
least
air scares me. If you're in
when
a
you're on
what?
a Boeing though, they've got regulations. When you're on a commercial flight,
Hmm.
they've got regulations as to what to do to where like if shit starts going awry, there is a chance. If you're on a helicopter, unless you've got a parachute, like good luck, you're cooked.
I mean, I think that either one is probably like, if it starts going
Yeah, I
down,
guess. I don't know.
it's just easier in the
Yeah, I guess
helicopters.
that's
And
true.
that's yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
ever been
think
in
you
a hot
can.
air balloon?
Yeah, yes. Terrifying.
Yeah. I was like 50 feet off the ground, tied to it,
Terrifying.
like a rope tied to it, and I was still like, ah. Like, and then you hear that loud ass whoosh every time they put more fire in it. And I'm like, and then
Oh,
I
dude.
saw a
I
video a few years
know.
ago of it was like in Brazil or something, which I think that, I'm not sure it was Brazil where this event happened as well too, but it was like a hot air balloon was
Yes,
like
yeah,
on
Rio,
fire.
Brazil. Yeah.
A hot air balloon was on fire, and you could see the
Are
pieces
you?
falling and see people falling out of the sky and shit. It's
Oh, I
terrifying.
saw that video. Yes.
Yeah,
That was like
I
last year. Yes.
yeah, I'm very scared to be in there.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that was a very scary. We went over the Sedona Rocks in Arizona, like with my family. Like it would have been an entire Teller travesty Like that whole
Oh
like we
God.
had 3 generations of tellers that would have been dead that day. My grandma, my parents, and me and my brother. Um, and I mean, yeah, I mean, in the moment, I'm 12. Like you're just like you see the freaking flame going up, and you're like, "Yep, that's making us fly." And like you're up 1,000 feet in the air, going up and down these rocks. Like, yeah, it got crazy. But like, yeah, I didn't realize it at the time because I was 12. Thanks, Dad. Uh, but apparently, hot air balloons are incredibly dangerous. Like people die on them all the time. And
Yeah.
it probably comes down to instructionals, the people flying them, the place that hired the person flying it. When you're in Sedona, you probably got everything insured and licensed. Like you've hired it's like working at Starbucks Reserve in Chicago. Like you have to have that many different recommendations before you come work the Sedona Rocks hot air balloon, you know?
Yeah. It's yeah. I think I've
So,
told
I
this
mean,
story
yeah,
before, but
that's
like the first time that I was, or not the, yeah, the first time that I flew by myself on a plane, because I'd flown with my family once before, and I barely remember that. But I was coming, I think, back from California, visiting one of my friends, and I was like I said, being in the air freaks me out. So I was trying to just tune out. I was watching your boy Bert Kreischer stand up on my iPad, and I was locked in, and I was like, all of a sudden feeling bumps, 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 and I was like, damn, we hitting some crazy potholes. And I was like, wait a second. There's no potholes in the air. And I was like, oh, that's turbulence. I was like, fuck. But yeah, man, I do not like being in the air. Um,
I've heard like every second you feel that like that shake means that like you dropped or like you shifted 1,000 feet or something like
oh
that.
wow.
So like when you
Well,
feel that second drop, that's like 1,000 foot.
that's insane. But they say that for planes, like the
Hmm.
most dangerous parts are the takeoff and the landing. Like when you're in the air, things should be smooth.
Yeah,
But
because they've got, oh, sorry, Mike, but they've got the airways worked so well. Like you're not colliding. Like what just happened? You're not having two freaking heavy powered machine things coming even close with each other. As soon as they get within like half a mile, they're like calling each other like, "Hey man, you're way too close," you know? Like so yeah, I mean they've just got a way better system with planes than they do copters.
yeah.
As
But
cool
yeah,
as helicopters are. Those blades are awesome. Sorry.
no, you're good. Just to again, praying for the family of Oliver Tree and his friends. It's very very sad. Another person that such a bright future ahead that is now gone. But
Yep.
yeah.
That
So
sucks.
in other news, got another viral topic for you guys. The this shit has been trending for another one of those like 3 days. But every time I open my Twitter up, this is what I'm seeing on a day to day basis. So viral tweets, viral topics. We're gonna talk about them. I'm gonna read this tweet, and then Kyle, I'm gonna let you go first on your thoughts about this. Um, so this is from at Emily K May. There's a sex therapist who has a ritual of making out with her husband every night before bed. And so many of the comments on her posts are some version of, but what if he gets turned on and I don't want to have sex? And I need men to understand and prioritize non sexual touch.
Okay.
Your thoughts as
So
men?
first off, making out is sexual touch. Like
Thank you.
that's
Thank
that's
you.
non-sexual touch is like holding hands while you fall asleep. Like we're not like yeah, this is crazy. I mean, look, yeah, I'm not saying every time we make out like we got to do it, but like yeah, I mean, and there have been plenty of times where Miranda and I have just had like a nice little, you know, like, oh, we're gonna like kiss for a couple minutes and then we're gonna go to bed, like whatever. There have been a couple times where we said we're gonna do that, and then it turns into a whole lot more, you know, like it's it's up and down. You never know. Like, uh, I don't know. I'm trying not to sound misogynistic of like, oh yeah, like fucking like it's not like I'm going for the makeout to do it. It's just like some nights it's like, oh, let me have a kiss, babe, and then it turns into like us doing it, you know, like we, like it just happens, you know. But yeah, there are some nights where it's like, let me get that kiss before bed, and then that shit over. And sometimes you get that kiss before bed. You're like, hey, babe, can I have some more? And she's like, hell no. And you're like, all right, good night. Like, I'll go watch the latest Mr. Beast video or some shit. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Like,
yeah, and I think that you kind of
yeah,
brought
go
it up
ahead.
too, because someone had pointed out that there's a lot of discourse we're gonna get into in a second, but I think what someone pointed out was the fact that like that's kind of the point of it, is to reduce the pressure of like feeling like you gotta fuck every time you make out, or it's like, but it does lead to more sex, like the fact that you're making out like that, you're going into it with less pressure, and then if it happens, cool, which is almost it. She's a sex therapist. The idea is to get more sex in as a couple, but um, with I think reducing the pressure of that for both parties or one party or whoever's feeling it. All I know is that I've seen some of the wildest parts of this in both ways. Like so many. First of all, yes, Kyle, making out is definitely sexual touch. That's crazy that people are like, "Oh, that's making out's not sexual." Like, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Um, there's so many wild takes on both sides of this. First of all, I can't believe, I guess I can believe it, and you hear about it all the time, like dead bedrooms and stuff. How many women are just like do not want to have sex with their partners? Like, bro, why? Like, why are y'all married and you don't want to have sex with
Yeah,
your
for
husband or
real.
wife? And it's like there's so many people talking about it, like about the fact that it's like, oh, like it's almost like forced and stuff like that. And they're like, bro, like I understand, like if you every night you're not trying to have sex, but it's like, why does it seem like this is a straight up like, yo, we're repulsed by the idea that your partner might want to have sex with you? I would think that you marry someone you
Like
want to have
once
sex
a
with for
week,
forever.
like,
And then the
yeah,
opposite side is like men being like, oh, would it kill you to just lay on your back and open your legs for 10 minutes twice a week? Like, okay, well, that's probably why she doesn't want to fuck you, because like you just using her as a sex toy.
well,
That's
yeah.
nuts. What were you gonna say?
But I mean, yeah, that's exactly like, well, basically, you're right. Like both of those are, that's literally the argument that's being had, is like, you can't demand when I have sex, and he's like, well, you can't just fucking lay down for me. Like it's that fight right there, and like, okay, yeah, like, and to your point, like you should want to have sex with the person you're with once a week, that at least, probably.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, you might have like, especially in like a 30, 40, 10, 20, whatever, like long relationship, you might have a 2 week stretch where you're seeing each other and life's just so crazy, like neither one of y'all
Mm-hmm.
are feeling sexy, neither one of y'all are feeling like, you know, and it's just like that happens, like yeah, I mean, not proud of it, man enough to say it, we went through our longest drought almost a month, like not that long ago, and that was, yeah, that was like, it was because there's so much shit going on, planning the wedding, getting everything done, and like, but
That's
like,
why your ass was so mad on the
it,
podcast, arguing with me about the motherfucking
yeah,
feast.
that's a, yeah, right. No, it had broke by then. It had broke by then. It was a little before that. It was
Man,
probably more. It was probably more Jared Goff conversations. No,
I was
no,
like,
I'm
yeah,
kidding.
Jared Goff is not top 10 quarterback. You're like, you want to fucking fight? I'm like, whoa.
You're like, no wonder this episode's going so good. You got laid.
Hey, look, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say, first of all, if your partner is trying to fuck and you are only want to make out and you trying to force that make out on him and then just go to sleep, you understand that that's also kind of using him as a sex toy too. You just want to get your little make out in and go to sleep. Like you're just using him to get what you want. You're neither side of this is coming together to fulfill each other, which I think is the biggest issue. I will say this though. I'm not opposed to making out almost ever. You know what I mean? I come home from lunch, I gotta
Yeah,
grab something. Hey, you want to make out with me real quick, and I gotta go back to work or whatever the situation is. I'm all for that. Do not make out with me right before fucking bed if you ain't trying to fuck. Keep your motherfucking hands to yourself. We can cuddle, we can hold hands, you can get a peck, you can get a kiss. If you make out with me before I'm trying to go to sleep, and you're trying to make out with me, and you have no intention of taking that
And
further,
then
keep your
just
motherfucking lips to yourself. Stop that shit right now. I am not going for that. I think the biggest thing about this entire argument is the idea of consent, and I think that men feel entitled, and women, for some reason, a lot of them that are having this discourse do not feel not only obligated but a desire to have sex with their partners. So the whole thing is about consent. I'm not
100%.
consenting to you making out with me before bed if you ain't trying to leave me alone. I was all tired. I was about to go to sleep. It was, hey, I'm all relaxed. I'm in flow state. I'm about to go have some dreams and get my nice little REM sleep in. And then here you are coming to fucking make out with me just to go to sleep. No, I'm not going to take it from you. What I'm saying is that do not do that to me. I'm not trying to do that. And I don't think that that's crazy. I think that everyone's allowed to have their own boundaries, which is the whole point of this conversation. But my boundary is cool.
Absolutely.
If y'all ain't trying to fuck, leave me be.
And clearly Lex knows that. Y'all are still around, so clearly she knows.
Hey,
she knows
no
the drill
on this side, big dog. I'm talking about other people's problems. I ain't got no problems over here. Never had an issue.
Hey, I'm sitting here. I'm trying to be vulnerable. Hey, I'm just saying. No, I'm just kidding. No, I completely agree. Like that is. I mean, I am like that. Where like I'm all for the cute little like I don't know. I guess it's defined makeout. Like I'll sit there and have a cute little like cuddly kissy session talking about our day or whatever. But yeah, I mean, you know what the makeout is. Like when you're, especially like guys like us that are in a relationship for this long, you know when your girl's kissing you as to like what that kiss is. You know what that means. You know where it's going, and I'm sure both of us are batting about 98% as to saying yes. There's those couple of times where we're like, man, it's 2 a.m., but like about every other time, it's yeah.
And what's crazy is the fact that like what's so wild to see in the discourse is like I understand the women that are like, hey, there's nothing worse than just like doing the obligatory having sex that you don't want to be here for just so that you don't have to tell him no, either for his ego or to deal with his attitude or just because you don't want to be the person that says no. But at the same time, you see the same women talking about like, well, what if he gets blue balls? Like he can deal with it. It's like I think that we both need to be more respectful of each other because getting blue balls is not fun. It's not a fun experience. It just does not feel good. And the last thing that's gonna help me go to fucking sleep when I'm trying to go to sleep is sitting here laying here with blue balls because we just made out and you laying right next to me. Like, and don't pair this on with the fucking. And I wonder what the fucking Venn diagram is with the fucking women that we talked about a few weeks ago that didn't want their men to touch themselves or watch porn. So now I just gotta lay here with this fucking with this problem that you caused and I can't do shit about it. I think that more people need to leave relationships that they are not happy with. I don't know why it seems like so many people are in these relationships where they fucking hate their spouses. Leave. If you're going months without wanting to fuck
with them for superficial bullshit.
Facts. Married a provider, married someone that was the safe option, but not actually attracted to them.
Mm-hmm.
Leave. Mm-hmm. And I think that both parties have the option, the option and the obligation to set boundaries that are comfortable for each other. Like this is where I'm comfortable at. This is where I'm comfortable at. But if these are not meshing, leave. Bro, you're gonna waste years of your life unhappy.
No, but that's yeah. I mean, that is all I try to preach to people. Like like the guys that work for me and everything. Like it's like, dude, like you're not happy with her. Like you just there's so many fish in the sea, bro. Like if she is not doing it for you, like you've got to like I don't know. Like I'm getting deep down that, but really, yeah, I'm very grateful. We have gotten out of the game in a good way, you know, like we found some amazing people to like spend our lives with. And like, I just feel for those people that are in a relationship where you were at one point maybe physically attracted and overlooked all these other, like, maybe even like non-physical things that like put you off, and now you're like so deep in the relationship that like you're not attracted to the person anymore, but like you know you feel like you got a kid and you got that, like it I feel for those relationships. That has to suck.
Man, when you said we found other people, I understand now that you're talking about you and I found partners. I thought you were talking about that you and Miranda found other people to make you. I was like, yeah. You said I'm so thankful that
You're like, what
we
the fuck
found
are you
other
saying on this
people that make us happy.
I couldn't make her come, she couldn't make me come, so you know.
Hey, so we work well as partners, just not as sexual partners. We had to outsource.
Welcome back to Late Swingers.
Not Cookshare Kyle.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. But that being said, don't motherfucking come over here making out with me right before bed if you ain't trying to fuck. Sincerely, Spencer.
Moral of the story. Yeah.
All right, you got a Reddit post for us, right?
Yes, I sure do.
Let's go.
All right. So, my mom slept in my room and left her toy on my bed, ? How do I deal with this? That was the title. Yeah, that's just the title. 19 male, really awkward thing to post. Sorry. I went to my dad's house for the weekend, and my mom slept in my room while I was gone. Came back, and her toy was under my pillow. So, my mom was either jaying off or having S-word with her boyfriend in my bed. What do I even do in this situation? This is so gross. Yuck. I have asked her before not to sleep. I've asked her before. It just sent me. I'm sorry. I've asked her before not to sleep in my bed while I'm gone because she's always leaves all of my things on the floor, food in my room, etc. But I try to be understanding because she is currently sleeping on the couch as she has decided to let a homeless lady she works with sleep in her bed. I am not okay with her doing these things in my room! ! I am no prude at all, but it's my mom and this is bad. Yuck. Oh my God. What do you guys think?
Okay, so there's a few things. First of all, I'm so happy that we got some kind of an explanation because I'm thinking like, bro, what the fuck is why she want to be in his bed so
Is mom
much?
doing
Like,
it?
at least the homeless lady is sleeping in her room, so then she's on the couch. So it makes sense that she's not looking for a bed when.
But shouldn't homeless lady be on the couch?
Not a single thing in this story is a good thing. I'm just happy that the reason why she was in the bed is at least explained for any reason other than just the nastiest possible situations. Like I was very, very disgusted where this was going. I didn't know what kind of Oedipus Rex shit we were on this journey here. It's pretty grossed out by that. So at least the at least the homeless lady in her bedroom makes at least some sense. The rest of this, I mean, first of all, I'm all for helping the homeless.
How do you have that conversation with your mom? Stop doing it in my bed. Like,
I think we've talked before about like the idea of like if I was rich, like something I'd want to do would be like one by one rehabilitate homeless people, like bring them in, I can clean them up, get them on the right track, get them a job, send them some on the way some money, like figure it out, and then move on to the next one. So I understand the desire to want to do this. I wonder what kind of levels of irresponsible is that though if you have a kid at home? Like, did you say it was someone from her work? Was it a coworker or like is she like a social worker and
Yeah,
she brought
somebody
somebody
she
home?
works with that's homeless.
Okay, so
Yes.
I was gonna say
It
like
sounds like a coworker.
I was gonna say like
But it could be either.
bringing someone home like that you don't know, like if you got a kid at home, it's kind of wild. I don't know if it makes more sense to be have her on the couch or have her in the room. I don't know. I guess it's very selfless of like, hey, you know what? You got it, big dog. Here's my room. Like I'm gonna sleep on the couch. Why don't you get you back on your feet? It's very like big hearted and great. But what's not big hearted and great is leaving fucking dildos in your fucking son's bed. That shit is fucking egregious. There's not too many worse things than that. Um, I have no idea how I would
Coming home from
fucking
dad's and being like, oh, this is what the tooth fairy left for me?
ah. Man, I don't know. I might have to fucking ask my dad if I can go spend some more time over there. And I don't have too many words, Kyle. You talk now. This is fucking awful.
Man, yeah. Needless to say, this is a sticky situation.
This nigga.
I think kid kid needs kid needs to go to the court and be like, I want to spend more time with my dad. Clearly. No, I do think it's good on the lady for trying to do what's right for somebody she works with or is working with, in the sense of trying to get them back on their feet. But yeah, this is any situation like this where you find just the fact that he's like, yeah, I found a toy. Now, she does house homeless people. So, like maybe it wasn't your mom.
Oh
Just
god, we don't
saying.
know that it wasn't the
Like
homeless
mom could have
person's.
been out of the house. Old girl
Ah,
could have had somebody over. You
why
never
the
know where
kids'
that
bed
thing
though?
came from.
Why in the
I
kids'
don't
bed
think.
though?
I don't know that the guy's got mom's toys memorized.
But I'm saying that she's in the
I
mom's
mean,
room. Why would she be? Where did you find
you'll
this
take
fucking
any.
story, Kyle?
Whatever. If
Where did you find
I
this
don't know.
fucking story?
Like it's the Dave. It's the Dave Chappelle bit. Don't tell me when to do it. Tell me where to do it. Reddit, dude. Reddit. This is Reddit. This is Reddit, dude.
Why?
This is the Dave Chappelle bit where he's like, "Don't tell me when to do it. Tell me where to do it. Do it in the fishbowl. All right, like I'll do it." Like
If I fucking found
this
my
is
fucking
one of those
mom's
situations
sex
for
toy
sure.
in my fucking bed, you'd find a new fucking podcast host because I'd be fucking dead. I'd kill myself. I, I'm at a loss for words, Kyle. I usually have some advice
I
or something to
will
say.
remember those. You know what? Wrap it up. Save. Don't have sex till you're married. All right. Next up, all due disrespect. Spencer, you want to start us off?
Yeah. Okay. So, my all due disrespect is based off of this tweet. This is at Dongy Jammin. Dudes in the 80s were seriously like, well, she'd be really attractive, but her butt's really big. I don't understand where that came from. I think about that sometimes of like that used to be like the trope, even like early 2000s movies. Like, does this make my butt look big? Like, what? I think we talked about this before. I owe Kim Kardashian everything for fucking making big butts in Vogue, dog. Like, I can't imagine the things. And that was really your community more than anybody else, because black people have been having ass and appreciating ass from the beginning of time. But I'm happy that we live in a world where
we appropriated big ass for sure.
I'm happy we live in a world where having some cheeks is on the up and up now. And yeah, I all due disrespect to everybody who perpetrated keeping the big asses down.
No,
What?
All you big ass haters, get the F out of this chat, dude.
You
I
don't
agree
like big
completely.
asses.
I
Fuck
agree
out of here.
completely.
Late entry is a big ass supporter.
This ain't the podcast for you.
No, we here at late entry are in full support of Junkie
No,
the Truck.
we stand on business on the big ass over here.
But yeah, that's my disrespect. The fact that that was ever socially acceptable.
I love
Ah,
that.
this has been a very
To be
sexual
like, does that
episode.
make
I'm
my ass look
apologize.
big? That is so true. That is
That's
that
what I'm
should have
saying.
never been a thing.
How?
Like it's
It's like mind
because
blowing, isn't
Toph ain't
it?
here. We got the freedom.
Talk about sexual topics.
No,
I'm
hey,
sorry, late entry. I saw that
no,
and I
it
was like,
is.
that's
It
all the
is. I know.
disrespect.
I look. No, yeah. Big ass will always win. We are ass men on the late entry podcast. Let me without further ado, my all due disrespect is the small boobs. No, I'm just kidding. My all due disrespect. My all due disrespect. This week is to none other. Honestly, it's to Tony and myself. All right, so we had a golf match today, and it was me, Miranda, and our buddy Brandon versus Tony, his brother-in-law Kobe, and his other brother Nick. And Kobe had not driven the ball more than 180 yards all day, and he did he did get a hold of this one on like hole 15. And mind you, at this point, me, Brandon, and Miranda, we found out like the teams were way uneven. We're up by like 4 strokes, 3 strokes, like, and next thing you know, Tony and his brother Nick and Kobe are all calling out how Kobe's drive kicked off of a tree, kicked off of a rock, and is somehow right next to the green. And it's the same markings he's been playing all day, even though I've watched Kobe hit in the water like 5 times. So like, I don't know how, like what markings we're talking about here that are recognizable, but apparently Kobe drove at 320. All right. So I guess I'll do disrespect to Tony for being a cheater, and I'll do disrespect to me because apparently my eyes don't work. I don't know. I don't think Tony. I don't think Tony intentionally cheated here. I think he was told something by Kobe. Was told like, no, this is my ball, and he's trying to stand there for his team. And that look,
Hey, that man was out there like,
I've
Bron,
been a
ain't that our
coach.
ball?
I know
Ain't
how
that
it
our
is. You
ball?
gotta. Yeah, exactly. That is 100% how I felt. I'm like, bro, you know he ain't driving it that far. I hit a drive and I bounced off the rocks and hit left. Like, and I hit like one of my best. I can hit it like 270, right? And like I couldn't get there. And this guy hasn't been reaching even your drives, Tony. And you're trying to tell me that he just outdrove all of us and landed right next to the green. I gave it to him, and we still won by 1. It made it a lot closer. But hey, we got the job done. We still won. But I'll do disrespect to golf balls, to Kobe, to Tony, to myself.
Hey, sometimes it's like that, bro. Sometimes you just pop up and hit one out the park. You know what I mean? It's possible. I don't know
Hey,
why
you
you
know
don't think it's
what?
not possible. Hey, look,
It is possible. It is possible.
you're a bachelor party. We're gonna wind up. I'm gonna be the new all the disrespect because I'm gonna play like shit the entire weekend, and then I'm gonna fucking smoke one, and you're gonna be like, he cheated. And I'm like, motherfucker, if I was cheating, don't you think I'd have cheated earlier? Don't you think I'd have cheated sooner?
Don't you think I would have tried that when we still had a chance?
Hold
All
on a
right, that's
second, Kyle. I'll
touche.
be right back.
That's hey,
I'll be right back.
that does shed some light.
There's what? In the sink? Still there?
Hey guys, hope everything's going good at home. Hope your wives are having sex with you. What is going on, bro? We need to leave this in. We need to leave this in. What just happened? This dude just beat the shit out of his. What just happened? I feel like we need a Lexi wellness check after this podcast. I think we're going to need it. Either that or he just beat the shit out of a rat. Because he does live in Chicago. So stay tuned for more. Bella sounds excited about it, so I think he got something. I think he just beat the shit out of something. Shout out Lumberjack Spence. Lumberjack Dose. That's the man right there. That entry, we out. Peace. Sounded like you were killing a rat.
All due disrespect to the silverfish that just tried to come up from
Is that
my
what
sink.
happened?
Had to get greased. Walk up in this Wells household, you will get dealt with.
I knew it. I fucking called it, dude. I told the people, you gotta go back and watch it. You gotta go back and watch it. Oh,
Man.
that's so funny. I was like, he killed a rat, dude. I heard it.
No, not a rat, a silverfish, but yeah.
You gotta keep it playing, bro.
Bruh.
Hey, silverfish, whatever, bro. You killed a rat in your lobby.
My woman came in here and said, hey, it's a creature out here that needs to be dealt with. And I dealt with that shit. And because of that, this is what I'm talking about right here. I guarantee that makeout tonight ain't going to lead to me going to bed. I can promise you that, Buster.
But getting a whole lot more. Hey, late entry family, if you ain't getting some, you better start.
Hey, late entry family, over here, we as men handle our business and our obligations as men. Hold down this household. Don't matter if it's a person, a rat, a cat, a dog, a hog or a silverfish, you come in here, you will get dealt with. I'll put that on everything. I'll put that on everything. But yeah,
Oh
going back
my
to your
god.
thing, yeah. If I'm telling you this now before the bachelor party. Look, if I was going to cheat, why would I not have done it sooner? Y'all been beating me this whole time. Let me just come out here and cheat first. I'll cheat from hole number
It's so
one. I ain't
true.
gonna wait to hole number 18 to cheat.
Yeah, that's so true. That is so true.
But
I mean, hey, this is why I say it's also on me because, like, clearly it happened. It was just the most unbelievable thing. I've hit some unbelievable drives too, which is like why, upon reflection, I'm like, all right, you know what? Like, this shit probably did happen. It was just so unbelievable in the moment that I was like, no way. You know,
yeah,
it's like
but
you don't believe in Santa till you see him.
I think usually once you see him is when you stop believing. You're like, Dad? Oh, this delay is crazy. There's like a full
It
30
is.
seconds between you me saying that and your laugh. All right, late entry. That's it for us tonight. Don't forget to like, subscribe, find us on all the social medias. Find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts at. Tell somebody. Tell two people. Shit, tell three people. Fly a banner in New York for all the partiers to see. Follow Late Entry Podcast. And with that being said, we out. Peace.